Hey folks, this is Vincent Idley with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and once again we're going to play Star Wars the card game. This time she'll be playing as the Imperial Navy, and I'll be playing as the Rebel Alliance. Just to forewarn you, we're not using the core objective sets, we're using ones that I thought looked cool. I basically gave us a focus on ships. So anything that had to do with a capital ship, or an X-Wing, or a TIE fighter, something like that, that's what I basically used, just because I thought they looked cool. Whether or not these decks balance, I couldn't tell you. We're just here to have fun and to play. The other objective sets that you can buy separately, some of them do have more advanced mechanics, namely in these sets like pilots and the ability to attach them to fighters and different things like that. So there may be some questions that come up. We're not going to play perfectly, just forewarning you. But again, we're going to have some fun. So we already chose our 3 objectives off camera. You draw 4 and you pick from those, and you keep 3 and put the other one on the bottom of your objective set deck. I have capital cover. Basically, while this objective is undamaged, each undamaged capital ship unit you control gains shielding. Draw their fire, no special ability, just 2 resources there. And mobilize the squadrons, also to Rebel Alliance affiliation only reaction. After you refresh, remove 1 focus token from a target objective or enhancement you control. So when during the refresh phase, when I'm taking tokens off my stuff, I can take an additional 1 with this card off of something else.
Nice.
Yeah, and you have Technological Terror. Yes, she has the Death Star somewhere in her deck. It's an elite. While this objective is undamaged, the Death Star dial is considered to be 1 point higher. So right now it starts the game at 1 instead of 0. It's also elite, so when you remove a focus token from this, you remove 2.
Oh.
Just like you would a character.
Cool.
Imperial Command, no ability, but has 2 resources on it. And this one is Imperial Vengeance. When a friendly objective is destroyed, deal 2 damage to a target enemy unit. So anytime I destroy one of her objectives, she gets to do 2 damage to one of my units.
You get to poke you a little bit.
You do. So go ahead and draw 6 from your main deck to start your reserve. Or your hand, rather. And I'll show the camera what I have. Alright, so this has got that. Got that. Some of these may not be able to be played right away because of the resource costs, but... Okay, so I'm going to take a minute and look to see what I have.
What is play area?
Play area is just like...
That thing?
Yeah, it's not like where you would put your units, it's more like where these things are.
Oh, okay.
And the game starts with you, so whenever you're ready you can...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start the game off by just advancing this by 1. That's the first phase. The balance phase,
okay.
because this is on the light side, it moves up by 1 instead of 2. Now you're on the refresh, which you don't do. 3 is the draw phase. So now you can discard 1 card of your choice if you want to, and then draw back up to 6. Or you can just keep what you have.
I will... I will sacrifice something.
You're going to get rid of a card?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sacrifice this one and
Okay.
I put it underneath?
No, it just goes, it's a permanent discard pile. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so I get to play something, right?
Yep, deployment. So you can start focusing things.
I will do this one.
Alright. That one is Control Room. Enhance your play area. Limited. You cannot play more than 1 limited card each turn, but this gives you 2 more resources to play on your turn. So you can focus more things for more resources.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And you have to spend 2 to do that.
Yeah.
Which you did. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. And then I have Do I count this immediately?
Yep, you count that immediately.
Okay.
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, cool. So I will. Oh my gosh. Are events permanent?
Depends on what it is. What does it do? Well, I know you don't want to tell me.
I
but...
know. I'll figure it out. Okay, I'm going to.
Usually events are a one-off.
Yeah. Alright, I will use this one.
Alright, so this is a black Squadron fighter. It costs 2. That's right, I'll get that. Yeah, I know you didn't do it. You're fine. So it has one of these bombardment symbols and one of these blaster symbols. This one is a edge battle one, so she has to win an edge battle to use it. Otherwise, it's just a bombardment. No other special ability. Has 2 hit points. And you've got enough for one more resource.
Yeah. I'm gonna use this one, but no, I'll wait. Okay, that's it.
All right. Now, are you going to? You skip the conflict phase for the first turn. That's just part of the game. The force phase. Do you want to commit any of these guys to the force? That would involve taking one of the. Well.
Wait a second. Could I have done like this? 2 here and then 2 here and still have 4 available? You
could have. Well, what did you do? Okay, so you spent 2 to put this out.
And then 2.
Yes, you could have done that. You can take it back. Yeah, that's fine. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 now. Now keep in mind, well, when you refresh this one, you'll get rid of both.
Yeah.
But this one, you'll only remove 1.
Forget it.
No, it's up to you. You can keep it.
No, because I have plans.
You have plans. You are like the Emperor. You've got plans. Okay, then. So, do you want to commit this guy to the Force?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. So, now I don't know if we played this correctly in the last game. It says, if ready, this unit contributes its Force icons to your side during the Force struggle. Ready being when it's not focused. So, I think in the last game, we were counting focused units as part of the Force.
Maybe.
So, we'll just have to keep an eye on that this time.
Okay.
So
they only count when they're not ready.
They only count when they're ready.
When they're ready.
Yeah. So you've got 1 force token, but it's greater than 0, so this flips over.
Okay.
Okay. And now it's my turn.
Yeah.
All right. So back to this balance phase, nothing happens. Refresh phase, nothing happens there. Draw phase, I'm going to keep what I have. Deployment phase. I'm going to play. This one.
Okay.
And it's going to cost me 3 to do. And I'll show the camera what I'm doing in a minute. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3.
If it's easier for you, you can explain it because I'll still be lost.
No, you're fine. So this one is a MCAD Liberty type cruiser. It has 2 blasters, 1 being an edge, and then 1 bombardment, which is also an edge. Reaction. After this unit enters play, reduce the cost of the next vehicle unit you play this turn by 1.
Do I have that?
I don't know. So I get to put out another vehicle unit at 1 less than I normally would.
Lucky.
And I have 2 left, but I'm going to play this, let's see, what am I going to play? I'm going to play this MC-30C frigate, which is that. It doesn't have any special abilities, but it has some bombardment symbols on it. And I'm going to spend 1, because it's a vehicle, capital ship. So there goes that. Now, while this objective is undamaged, each undamaged capital ship unit you control gains shielding. So these are both capital ships, so I put shielding on these.
How come I didn't play like that earlier?
Well, we didn't have these cards earlier. Don't worry, you've got some good stuff in your deck, I'm just saying. I made sure of it. So that ends that. Conflict, now I can choose to attack if I wanted to, but you can still defend with him. You know what, I will... God. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and attack with...
With both of them?
Yeah, with... Well... See, here's the thing. Well... This is tough. Okay, do I or don't I? See, you have... While this remains undamaged, the death style is considered to be 1 point higher. So I need to damage that soon. But this one also is, if I destroy another objective, if I destroy this first, then you do damage to my units.
2.
So I may have to leave this one alone for right now. But then again, you can focus this twice and remove it. That's pretty nasty too. It's either this one or this one. I just haven't figured out how I want to handle that yet. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and attack with both. I'm going to choose this objective here.
Okay.
So, I guess the question is, are you going to block with this guy? If you do block and fight with him, then you get focused twice, just FYI.
Yeah. Would you... So, okay, so if I did defend, you would still have 1 hit on me, right? You would still hit me once because of that?
It depends on who goes first.
Oh, and that's in an edge battle?
Yeah. That if you decide to block, there's an edge battle.
But you'd still hit me because I wouldn't kill you.
Probably. I would still, yeah, I mean, like, let's say that if you won the edge battle, I'd still have this black blaster icon, so I would still do 1 damage to you. Yeah,
and I would do 1 damage to you because you have the shield.
Yeah, the shield would probably knock that out. I'm going to have to read up on the shield part of it, but yeah, while you're...
Sorry.
No, you're fine. The player may discard a card shield token to prevent 1 damage or 1 focus token that would be placed on the shielded card by an attack or enemy effect. So yeah, it would just basically cancel out 1 damage.
Oh.
So that would... My shield would cancel out your hit if you decided to... If you managed to get a shot off.
Yeah.
Up to you.
Oh, man. 1, 2, 3. You can win me out, though.
Not really. I've only got... Well, your objective does have 4 health on it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I will defend.
You will defend. Okay. Alright. So now the fate, or the edge battle goes.
Do we put them down at the same time?
We do 1 at a time, starting with me.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
I'm done.
You're done? Let me see what I have first. See, that doesn't really help. I'm going to put another one down for good measure.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead. What do you have? Oh, that was good. Okay, so her card was The Empire Strikes Back. It's one of these. I had these 3, which is a total of 4. So my 4 to her 1. This Battle of Endor fate card does resolve, but it just says for this edge battle, this card gains +1 force icon for each Endor objective or enhancement in play. I have no Endor enhancement in play, but it still counts as 1 force here. So I have 4 to 1, so I win the edge battle. So this gets discarded.
Discard pile.
Yep, and then these get discarded. And I shoot first. I'm going to go ahead and activate this one.
Okay.
And my 2 blasters hit that one.
And you kill me?
Basically, yeah, because you've got 2 health. So this one is discarded.
Oh my gosh, what a moot thing I did.
No, it's fine.
I try to defend against my objectives.
You're fine. And I have 1 of these bombardment, so I do 1 damage to that.
Yeah.
Alright, now this one activates. I have 2 bombardment, so that's 2 more damage. And the unopposed bonus.
Unopposed? But I did oppose you, didn't I?
You opposed me, but you have no defenders left, and you have no more blockers left.
Oh, I thought that would take effect after.
No. You have to have someone surviving in order for that unopposed bonus.
Oh my god!
It wouldn't have mattered anyway. Either way you did it.
Yeah.
So
I could have saved at least my ship.
well, this one's dead now.
Damn. Alright, so I wasted my ship. Okay, that's a good learning experience.
Well, no, but now that one kicks in and you can do 2 damage to an enemy unit. Or is it objective or unit or...
When a friendly objective is destroyed.
Okay, and what can you do damage to?
Deal 2 damage to a target enemy unit.
Okay, so which one of these 2 do you want to attack?
I'll do this one, I guess.
Okay. So that's 1 and then 1 damage.
Yeah. Man. My poor plane. I'm sorry I sacrificed you for nothing.
Okay.
And then a random objective, the first one here?
Not yet.
Oh, sorry.
That's after the turn ends.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and commit, I guess, this one to the Force.
I think you should commit this whole box to the Force.
Yeah, I should. I need to. And, actually, yeah, I don't think it matters. Okay, so if I'm understanding this rule right, this unit is committed to the light side of the Force. If ready, this unit contributes a force. Okay, so if it's ready, but it's not ready. Mm-hmm. So even though I'm committing it to the Force, this Force is still 0/0.
Because of the
because this is focused. So this stays like this, which is good for you.
Okay.
And I think my shield tokens, I'm not sure if they go away at the end of the round, the current round. Any shield tokens you have go away, but I don't know if this capital cover card keeps it in play or not.
What does it say?
While this objective is undamaged, each undamaged capital ship unit you control gains shielding.
Yeah.
But I don't know when it gains shielding. Is it at the beginning of every turn? Is it... Because I got shielding, I lost it. I think it's just a one-off, honestly. I could be wrong, but I'm going to go ahead and just do that.
I thought it meant, like, if you destroy it, it's done. But if nobody has destroyed it with the ship that you already have in play, it still stays.
Well, see, the rule is when you put a shield token on something, it lasts for that turn only. And at the end of your turn, you remove the shield token. But this capital cover reads while undamaged. So this is undamaged, so do they regain shielding at the end of the round? I'm not sure how that works.
Well, this is damaged. This is undamaged, so I think the ship
it says, well, this objective is undamaged. Each capital ship gets
I thought it was in play. Oh, okay.
That's what I mean. Like, the rules are a little confusing on that. Mm-hmm. So I may have to look that up after the game's over. Just for the sake of fairness, I'm gonna go ahead and just remove them like the rulebook would tell us to do normally.
Sure.
But you experts out there that know this game better than I do, feel free to chime in on capital cover and when the shields come off, if at all. Okay, so the Force, it's your turn. Okay. Dark side is now 1/2, so you get 3 now. You're up to 3 already. Also, refresh. Mm-hmm. So now you can refresh 1 token off of each thing.
Oh.
Yep. And you can also draw a new objective. Okay, so this one is... You're fine. Deploy the fleet. Action. Damage this objective to reduce the cost of the next capital ship unit you play this phase by 1. So if you really need to put out a ship and you don't have the resources to do it, you could damage this one to do it. It's up to you. No.
This is silly. Alright.
And now you're on the draw phase, so you can discard 1 if you want, then draw up to 6.
Oh, so I don't refresh my cards first?
No, you discard first and then refresh. Or draw.
That's messed up.
It's in the rulebook.
That's a stupid rulebook.
It's a stupid rulebook.
1, 2, 3. I won't discard anything.
Okay.
Oh, I wish I had done. Alright, so I go?
You indeed go.
Okay, so,
And for those that want to see closer, I'm going to go ahead and just zoom in a little bit. There we go. That way you can still see the objectives partially and see the cards a little better.
Okay, I'm going to... I think you said you had only ships.
Oh, I have people too.
Oh, I didn't
Pilots, for example, or...
Okay. I don't have enough for this. Oh well.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 resources. You don't have enough for it?
It's something.
I see.
My plan.
I see.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, this one.
Ooh, the Avenger, is it? Mm-hmm. Okay, the Avenger is a nasty one. 5, worth 5, 2 blaster, and 2, and that's just black. This is an elite, so it takes off 2 focus tokens, interrupt. When a unit you control leaves play during the conflict phase, deal 1 damage to a target enemy unit, limit twice per turn. Wow. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, if I kill anything, I take damage, which is nasty.
I will also do...
You have resources for it?
Oh, I can't add, right?
No. So if you want to add 1 to your 2, you'll have 1 resource left. Well, you could do like 1 here and 1 here, and then you'd have these 2. You'd have 2 resources left in that case, if you decided to do that. But then the ones with the 2s would not be ready the next round.
No, I'll keep it like that.
Okay. Conflict phase, what would you like to do? Do you want to attack with your Avenger, or do you want to leave them ready for defense?
I want to attack.
Okay. Which objective are you going to attack?
Which...
There's capital cover, there's draw their fire, and mobilize the squadrons. Mobilize the squadron has an active ability. After you refresh, remove 1 focus token from a target objective or enhancement you control. No ability, no ability. Okay. Oh, well, this one is that. Well, this
that
is
shield, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Shield is nasty. But do the shields come on after you defend?
That I don't know. Like that's what I don't. I don't know how the shielding works with this card. I don't. And because of that, I don't want to just start adding shields and making it unfair to you whenever, you know what I mean?
It's already unfair to me because you're playing.
Oh, there we go.
You're too good.
No, okay, if you say so.
I will attack with that last one.
This mobilize the squadron.
No, your initial one.
This one?
No, that one.
You can't attack that. That's my faction card.
If I kill it, you die, right?
No.
Just kidding. The last one.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's how that works. Good job. Well, I can't block you. Okay, so do you have any fate cards you want to play to do anything? You can still add to your fate stack.
Yeah.
Some fate cards do damage to objectives, so it's up to you.
Oh, man. I can't use this one.
Okay. Yeah. So you do 1, 2, 3 damage, because the unopposed. Mm-hmm. So there's 3.
And I don't get to hit you with my 2 blasters, right?
No, because there's no one... Not unless you have targeted strike. That's a special skill that lets you hit things out of combat.
Yeah, okay. I'm good.
Alright. And next is deploying units to the force. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I'll deploy that thing.
Okay. And
it's not ready because...
Correct.
When can you play events? Whenever?
There's a huge tree in the back. Just tell me what, like, when you want to play it, let me know what it is. Like,
let me read it, because I don't want you knowing what it is.
Alright. There's a huge...
Where the heck is it?
Well, it depends on what phase you're going to put it in. Like, it's right there. I gave it to you. It's on that page.
Oh, is it?
See that?
See all of it?
That's all of it. Find the phase that you want to use it in, and then follow the steps.
What phase are we in right now?
Right now it's the beginning of my turn.
Okay. So
it's the dark side, so I don't do any damage to your objectives. So
it's the balance phase?
It is the balance phase, and now moving on to refresh.
Oh, man.
So I'm going to refresh all of these.
Alright, no. Alright, forget it. I just won't do it. It's too confusing.
Oh, well, if you want help, I'll help you.
No,
what is it?
No.
Just tell me what it is.
I want to try to learn, and if I tell you, it's going to mess up my strategy or my supposed strategy.
Draw phase. I want to go ahead and draw up to 6.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and show the folks at home what I have. That one's a good one. Love the art too.
Mm-hmm.
That one is definitely something I want to play. There we go. Classic. Okay. That's not too bad. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. And that one, which I've had. Okay, so I'm going to play... Alright, first I'm going to play Hidden Outpost.
Okay.
Which is, it just gives me 1 resource. It costs 1 to put down.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to focus this one.
Okay.
Next I'm going to play Home 1. Which is a capital ship of sorts. It's Mon Calamari. It's Akbar's ship, I believe. It's an elite and reaction. If this unit is focused to strike as an attacker, deal 1 damage to each enemy objective not currently engaged. So here's that. I have to pay 5. So I'm going to put 2 on this one. 1... there. Okay, so that's... Okay, that's that. So I'm basically focused out at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I gotta figure out, do I want to attack? Well, I could. You have no one blocking me. Mm-hmm. It might be worth my while to do that. This one is committed to the Force, so I may not want to mess with that right now. Okay, I'm gonna attack with these 2. Like so. You have no defender, so I'm gonna do... We'll resolve these in order. This one has 2 of the bombardment. I'm gonna attack this one, because I don't want you attacking my stuff. So there's 2... What are you doing?
Oh.
That's that one...
I was gonna kill it, because you already killed it.
Well, let me... In order.
Sorry.
Then this one has 2 bombardment. And then also it says, when I'm focused to strike, deal 1 damage to each enemy objective not currently engaged. So I do 1 damage to each of these.
Jesus.
And...
Wait, 1 for each?
Yeah, deal 1 damage to each enemy objective not currently engaged. I'm engaging this one, because that's what I'm attacking right now with these 2, but these 2 are not engaged. Oh. So I'm doing splash damage to the other objectives. Powerful. Yeah.
So how would you prevent that? You couldn't?
No, I don't think so. Ugh. I don't know. I'm sure there's cards out there. Mm. But then the unopposed bonus makes this 5.
Yeah.
So that would destroy this objective.
That's 2. You need 1 more.
1 more.
Oh my gosh.
These cards are powerful.
Yeah, I just think I don't know like what I'm doing.
You're fine.
Because I probably could be defending more, but I'm like holding out and it's murdering me.
No. And I think I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to commit Home 1 to the Force. But it's not. He's not going to be used this turn.
But that one can.
This one, yeah, that's why I let this one go. So I've got 1 Force token. You have 0 because this is not ready. Mm-hmm. So this flips to the light side for now. And I believe that is it. Okay. So now your Force phase, nothing happened. This goes up by 1. 4. And now your refresh phase. So you draw a new objective and get rid of 1 on each card. And that one is
just a resource. Just 2 resources.
Okay, this is Death and Despair. 2 resources.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
now I get to choose to discard something?
Yeah, if you want to discard something, you can. Are you getting rid of the card that you weren't sure about?
Yeah.
Can I see what it was so I can help you with it?
Oh, no. I wasn't getting rid of the one I wasn't sure about.
This Fleet Navigator, you play him as a card, but you don't have to engage anyone if you don't want to, and you can put resources on him.
Oh, that's right. I can resource him.
Do you want to keep him when you do that?
But I have to use 2 to get 1 resource.
Yeah.
That's kind of...
It's up to you. You do what you want. You need some units in play to block, because all I need is 1 more objective to win.
I know! Okay. No, I don't like him.
Alright.
I'm gonna hold out for something else.
Okay, go for it. And this is your objective deck here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I pick up, right?
Up to your 6.
Up to my 6. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now I choose.
Now you can deploy. Mm-hmm.
Alright. So I will use 3 for this guy.
Ooh, Stormtrooper Elite. These have a lot of blaster symbols on it. No special ability, but can wipe out almost any unit with that 3 there. Okay.
That's weird. I will... I will, oh my gosh. Sorry.
No, it's alright.
I'm gonna use this guy for a resource.
Okay, so who is that now?
He is Death Star Engineer.
Okay, so Death Star Engineer, resources generated by this unit can only be used to place space station or capital ship units. During the deployment phase, sacrifice this unit to remove 1 focus token from a target space station or capital. So this would normally go like down here because he's a person. You can actually use him for battle. He's got a little bombardment symbol, but you can still focus him. Like we'll just put him there if you want. That way, if you want to use him to combat, you can, or you can leave him back here and use him for his resource.
I do kind of want to use him for resource. So I can put more units.
Do you have to? Did you focus one to do that?
Oh,
you can't
focus him.
Yeah, but you can focus this one here, if you wanted.
Can I focus this one?
Well, let's just say that you focused this one twice before.
Okay.
And now, if you want to focus this one, you can.
Oh, okay.
Because you can't focus something and then refocus it later. The rule is you can only focus things that are ready. Once you focus something, it's considered not ready.
Okay.
No, leave it.
No, because I have no more cards.
Alright. Okay.
So I'll leave this for resource, right?
It's up to you. Well, yeah, I leave them here so you can do either or.
Oh, sorry.
But no, you do what you want.
Yeah, I need resource people so I can put all my cards out.
Okay.
I think. I don't know.
Alright, so the conflict phase is next.
Okay. I want to attack. Can I?
You can. My concern, however, is if you attack now, you won't have anything to block me next round. If I decide, you could destroy one of my objectives. What are you doing?
Can I do that? Can I just change it?
Why would you do that?
Because I forgot something.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay, sorry.
Go ahead, no, go ahead. Alright, we're back.
No, I did. I just wanted to move the token up there, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, so you're not going to deploy anything?
No, I was just moving it.
But you know that when you refresh...
I know, I have to only take... But it's okay. I have a...
You have a plan?
Yes, I do.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just want to see if it'll work.
Okay. Alright, no, it's...
And I do. I want to attack all of them with all.
You're joking.
No, I do. It's my plan. It's a plan.
Okay. I just want you to be aware that if I survive and I attack you and you have no defenders, one of your objectives more than likely will be wiped out.
I know.
Alright, if you're that sure. If you're that sure.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So you're going to attack with these 2.
Yes.
The question is, am I going to defend at all? No, I'm not going to.
No?
No.
Okay.
That means that this is still committed to the Force.
Yeah.
And it's not being touched. Because I can't defend with these because they're focused.
Yeah.
This one I can defend with, but I want to leave them ready so that... Because when you attack with him, you're not going to have any Force tokens left.
Yeah.
Or, no one committed to the Force, because he'll be focused. And this will stay light, and then on my next turn I'll do 1 damage to one of your objectives.
Okay. So these don't take effect because you have no defenders, right? The blasters?
Correct.
Okay. But these do?
Yeah, they do. Mm-hmm.
And it turns to...
Which one are you attacking first off?
I can't even split damage, huh?
You can't split. You cannot. So, if you attack one of these two, then you'll get 1, 2, 3 damage through. If you attack, and they would stay alive. This one would die.
So you can split?
Well, no. I'm just saying, if you attack one of these two, they're at full health.
Yeah.
5 minus 3, I'd have 2 health left.
Can I attack with this one first and then attack with this one?
You can. They'd have to attack different objectives.
Okay. Can I do that?
Yeah, if you want to. Which one do you want to attack with first, and what objective do you want to attack?
Oh, wait. It doesn't make sense to do that.
The only thing that you would get out of it is if you attack with this one, that's 1 unopposed bonus. You would get 1 additional unopposed bonus damage.
So that's 2 of these little bombardants, right?
1.
No, 1.
Right. So with this, let's say you did this one and choose one of these. I would get 1 damage on that, and that would be it.
Okay.
And then when this one attacks something else, it would still be 3 damage somewhere.
And that was your shield one in the bottom?
This one? Yeah. No, this is, after you refresh, remove 1 focus token from a target objective or enhancement you control.
Did you do that last turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I didn't have anything to do that with.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, this is so hard. Whatever. Just attack them all and get rid of that card.
You sure you don't want to split them up? Because, if you attack with this one by itself and focus him and strike.
It's 3.
3. That wipes him out.
And this is an additional one.
That you could have for defense, or if you want to attack with that one, you can do more damage to something else.
Okay, fine. I'll attack with this one, get rid of that one, and attack with this one and have 1. Okay.
Okay, so which one are you attacking with this one? Capital cover or draw their fire?
Which one's this?
That's, it's when this objective is undamaged, each undamaged capital ship unit
gains a shield?
Correct.
No, I don't like you having resources.
Okay, this one.
That one. Okay, and now,
this one goes away, and your dog goes up by 1.
Okay, can I play an event card?
If you have the resources for it, sure.
Yeah, because, I don't know.
Hold on, let me.
Okay, sorry.
This is my discard pile. Yeah. Okay, so what was your card?
Here's my event card. I don't know when that takes place, though. Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't screw myself over.
Okay, this says, apology accepted. Sacrifice an officer unit to remove all focus tokens from a target vehicle unit. So yes, you could sacrifice an officer. Do you have any officers?
The one in my hand?
I believe you have to have that on the field before you can do that.
Oh my god!
You
rage quit!
Alright, put your officer... Well, first of all, let's say you had your officer down.
No, that's not fair.
No, just say you had your officer down and you had him ready, okay? For the purposes of training...
Fine, then I will use the 2 tokens...
To focus, you would focus...
Oh, but...
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, yeah, and then this one as well. Because I used that card.
That's just... Okay, correct.
So,
we know we didn't do that in the right order, folks. No nasty comments, we know. We know.
In the right order.
Alright, now, assuming this guy was out and he's ready...
Okay.
You can apology accepted... And sacrifice this guy if you want.
Could I have sacrificed him after using him in battle, or no?
If you want to. Well,
I was just curious.
Well, here's the thing. If you use him in battle, he has no bombardment, only focus. So, if you were to attack with him, at most you would do 1 damage to this one. Because you've already attacked this one.
This is such a cheaty way of doing it. No.
Do you want to go ahead? Go ahead and do it.
No, that's so mean.
I'll just do it.
No.
1 damage. Alright. So now you're going to play this for 2 focus, so you have to focus that and that, right?
No, I already focused these 2.
Oh.
I added the one.
But you had to play 2 to put them out in the first place.
Yeah, I put that here. Didn't I?
You added 1 here and 1 here, so you have to focus these. So you have to focus a total of 4. 2 for this, 2 for this.
Yeah, but
just do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I could do that one, right? And then do this, and then put another token here.
It would be 3, 4, so that you'd have to put 1 here as well.
This one I just put. That's 8.
Now I'm confused.
I don't think I have enough tokens for any of this.
No, you did. Okay, so
no, because
did you put this down this turn?
I put it down the very first turn.
Okay, this one was 2, so you did 1, 2.
This one was 3.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then 1, 2.
5,
1, 2.
6, 7. For the event.
For the event, 6, 7.
6, 7 was this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then
I don't know. I just put that one down there because I thought I was.
Okay, so I think you're good. Did you play this one this turn?
Yes.
So
I can't use this one.
Right. So you would. Yeah. This stays focused.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because that's 1.
Yeah.
So now you're caught up. You're good. I told you we were using a deck that was more advanced, so it's fine. Okay. So,
I didn't know I had to have it on the board.
Yeah, cards in play. Yeah, it has to be a card in play.
I need like a notepad.
That's okay.
I really do.
It takes a few games, so you're going to sacrifice this unit to remove
this token.
I figured. Okay, so we're going to remove that. And
man, I thought I was all being pro. I was like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I was like, I don't need to defend.
Yeah. Okay, so now are you going to attack with this one again? Is that what you're going to do?
No, I can't, right?
Oh.
Because the turn is over, so it's your turn. So I could still use him to defend.
Oh, is that, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That way you have some defense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, in the force, and since he's ready again.
He is ready, so yeah, it's 3 to 1. So this would flip to the dark side. Good catch. Alright, so my turn?
Yes.
Okay. So force phase, nothing happens to me, or to you, because you're on the dark side. I have to refresh. I do 1 each. And I have to draw a new objective. A legend begins. Rebel Alliance only. Reaction. After you reveal 1 or more Rebel Fate cards in your edge stack, remove a target participating unit from the engagement. Limit 1 per engagement. So if we have an edge battle and I reveal a Fate card that's Rebel related, I can choose a unit that you chose to defend with and
wipe him out.
Just push him out of the battle.
Oh, just like.
So he's not a defender. Yeah.
Him. Mm-hmm. Princess Leia him into the galaxy.
Yeah, yes.
All right.
Spoilers.
Oh.
No, you're fine. It's a little late, and so I'm gonna go ahead and draw up to. Actually, I'm gonna sacrifice this one.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna discard it. This is a bad choice. This is my. And then I'm gonna draw up to 6. Okay. All right. So this is what I have right now. This adds that for vehicles. This one adds. Wow, that's nice. That's a good one too. And these are the ones I had before. So I'd like to do these 2. Okay, so I'm going to start off by playing Rebel Fighter Bay, which costs 1 focus. And that enhances my play area to give me 1 resource for vehicles. Yikes. Alright, I'm going to play... Red 2, which is 3 focus. That's a vehicle, so I'm going to focus that one, and that one. And... Actually, I may not have enough. Alright, let me do that. And I'm going to maybe do 2 on that one. Oh, no, I can't. Because I didn't focus that this turn. I did 1, 2, 3.
When it says a target vehicle unit, does that mean an enemy unit as well? Or
it means, yeah, well, it depends on what. If you're doing damage to an enemy, a target vehicle unit, I mean, yeah, you choose a target that is a vehicle.
But if it's just... If it says vehicle unit, does that mean your own and your enemy unit?
It could be.
Or is it just your own?
It depends on what... I don't know what the card is to tell you that. If it's does it sound like an enhancement or does it sound like an attack?
It's an event.
Does the event benefit your side or does it benefit the...
It benefits my side.
Your units directly or does it attack my units?
It just benefits my unit, but... I have to do something to another unit. I don't know if it's your unit or my unit.
That would be my... If it just
says target vehicle unit.
Yeah, it means any then.
Really?
Yeah. Otherwise it would specify target friendly. So it could be any.
Can I play an event?
Go ahead.
Oh wait, I don't have that thing.
You don't have the resources?
No, never mind. That would have been great though. Oh my god.
I only have the one, so I can't play the card I wanted to, but at least I can play that. Crap. So, I need more resources is what I need. 1, 2.
Wow, you could really destroy me. You're trying to get rid of that Avenger.
I just need one more.
I think you won, regardless. I think.
If I go all in on one objective, I have to make sure that I get it.
You did.
Alright, so if I go in on everything.
Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You won.
But we have, it depends. Well, are you going to defend first off? I'm going to attack this one back here.
Even if I defend and you kill me, you can still shoot.
Yeah, well, yeah. This one would only, at best, be able to destroy one unit. So, I mean, it's up to you. We can...
We'll battle it out. Whatever, 1, 2, 3. I'll go out in a blaze of glory.
Blaze of glory. Okay, so that one defends, unless you've got something that could change...
I wish. I don't have the resource. I needed one more resource.
Alright, so edge battle at this point. Play that one. And I will play... I just need to make sure... Well, does it matter if I... It kind of does matter if I win.
Really? I don't think so.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 by default. I just need to make sure I can do 4. And then I've got 2 more edge.
Oh man, you're gonna Death Star.
I'll go ahead and just do that one.
Death Star my Death Star.
Alright, so you done putting fate cards down?
Yeah.
Alright, so here's these 2. I've got 4.
I got 5.
Oh, and you've got Heat of Battle. Deal 1 damage to a target participating enemy unit. So which enemy unit do you want to do damage to?
This one and get rid of him.
Good job. Okay, so he is out of the picture.
Don't you get shields?
Huh?
You get shields with that card.
He was damaged already. So no, I wouldn't get shields.
But the other ones?
I don't know. I don't know how that works. It just says...
You have to get shields, otherwise that card is moot.
Yeah, while this objective is undamaged, each undamaged capital ship unit you gain control... Fine. So I'll just put a shield on...
They all get shields.
Well, this is... Alright, so these 2 then. No. These 2. Because this is a capital ship, this is a capital ship. I honestly don't know when that kicks in. I wish it said, like, at the beginning of each... I wish it would say, like, while this objective is undamaged... Oh, it says while this objective is undamaged. So, it's not undamaged. It's got 1 damage on it.
Oh.
So it doesn't matter. Oh. But I wish it said, like, at the beginning of the Rebels' turn, something.
I wish a lot of this card said that.
Wow. It is what it is. Okay, so this is my discard pile. I'm still attacking with these, though, and these go away. You got Tractor Beam. Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
so...
I didn't have the resources. Otherwise, I would have taken this. I would have tried to take this and put it on one of yours, maybe. I don't know. Would that have worked or no? Tractor Beam doesn't do that, right?
I don't know. I'd have to read the card to see what it does. You're fine. So, what happened to the one I just... Didn't I take out another one? Didn't I take out a second objective at some point?
A second? I don't know. Did you? Not to replace it.
Well, no. I meant, didn't I kill one of your other objectives?
Yeah.
What'd you do with it?
I put it in the discard pile.
Oh. It goes in a separate discard pile. That's fine.
Does it? Sorry.
You're fine. I'm just confused. Okay, there it is. Yep.
That OCD.
Well, I just don't want to get mixed up when we put these away. Okay, so...
Yeah.
I won the... No, you won the edge battle, so you shoot first. Who are you? You've got two of these black blaster icons. Which unit are you going to attack?
It doesn't matter.
All three of them have 3 health.
Yeah, I'll just shoot for the middle.
This one?
Yeah. Or, sorry, no, this one.
Home 1?
Yeah.
Alright. I will activate this one then. And that one, I'm going to do 2 bombardment on the one I'm attacking, and 2 blaster to that guy.
That hurts so bad.
And then this one activates, but only the 1 blaster. So...
1 damage to my ship.
1 damage to your ship, right. And he focuses. Then this guy activates and does 2 damage to that, and 1 bombardment to this. So that's 4. But, okay, so this guy is dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this force moves over to the storm.
He's dead. No.
He moves to storm.
Nah, that's not how the force works. It binds in all things, but not that well. So yeah, that's... So now that you don't have any more participating units, that's unopposed.
Really?
Yeah, so that's 5.
Oh, I hate that. There's no way. I gotta research that too. That's so unfair.
It is unfair. It is, I agree. But that was 3 objectives, not bad.
Not bad.
There are other cards in the deck that would have helped you, I'm sure. Just to go through her deck, you had the Death Star coming up on your next turn.
Of course.
It costs 12 to put out, though.
Oh my.
Do you have 12 resources?
No, not at all. I don't even have 8.
You had Alpha Class Wing, some Star Destroyers, there's an Admiral with 2. I don't know. Like I said, I put these decks together because I thought they looked cool. This one has 3 on it. So I try to give you enough. You did. Resources.
I think you put it together as if you were the one.
I would play this deck.
Yeah.
I think the problem with you, I got lucky and drew these bombardments early and had a lot of unopposed bonuses. And you didn't have any defense.
I had a lot of event and fate, I had a lot of event cards.
Yeah. But you did well. You knew what you were doing. You got 1 objective. You're up to 5, and you were on your way to killing these 2. So that would have.
You're so nice.
A couple of turns, you would have had me.
You're so nice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're so nice.
I so wanted to play Wedge. It would have been perfect. Red 2 and Wedge together. Like, this is the ship that Wedge flies, and that would have been just. Aww. That would have been iconic. But anyway.
This is the one that I was a bit iffy about. I didn't know if
Tractor Beam. Move 1 focus token from a vehicle unit you control to a target vehicle unit with lower printed cost. Yeah, so you could do, say, focus token from this to... The cost was 3.
To any 2?
Well, yeah.
If
I had a 2, you could move them to my 2. Or 1.
I didn't know that. Okay. I thought it had to be my own.
No.
Okay.
Because you wouldn't tractor beam your own ship.
Well, then I wouldn't have done this whole fiasco of putting out, sacrificing my officer and all that stuff. I would have actually used that card. Ugh.
No. I mean, sacrificing them to get that unit ready was a good idea because you knew I was going to attack next round. And that one was pretty strong unit.
Yeah. This is like Artifact all over again.
It is Artifact. So there you go, folks. Star Wars the card game. Not as easy as it looks, but it's still a lot of fun and probably one of my favorite card games. I like it better than Magic the Gathering.
I like it, but the more I play it, the more I wish it didn't have resources or objectives or the Death Star.
Then it would have nothing!
No, like, I wish it was an actual straight-up card game, you know?
Well, I don't know about that. I like it the way it is, personally. Okay. But that's just me. You're entitled to your opinion, even if it's wrong.
One of these days when you're at work, I'll be playing with Vinny as a straight-up card game.
Oh, heck no. What would you do?
What?
Jin? Like, how would you play that?
I don't know. You just, you know, if they would all attack at the same time and none of this...
My A-Wing attacks your Star Destroyer. I win.
None of this, like split stuff, choosing to back off. It'd have to be like, you know, okay, we have to attack. You know. That face.
I can't talk. I just can't. All I can suggest, write a letter to Fantasy Flight Games and be like, Dear Fantasy Flight, why can't I just play cards? Sincerely, Idly.
I know, you don't need all this extra fluff.
Oh, my head. If you hear a loud thump, I just fainted onto the floor. Oh, my head.
Yeah, just throw this away. That's fine.
Oh my God, no! All right, folks. I'm gonna go see if there's any booze in the refrigerator. No, I'm kidding. I don't drink. You shouldn't either, kids. All right, this is Vincent Idly. Thanks for watching. And oh, I forgot. This was my deck, in case you were curious. I don't know if you care at this point. R2D2, Use the Force, Luke, Defiance. Admiral Akbar, it's a trap! Corellian ship, Biggs Dark Lighter, tactical planning.
You should have good Anakin on there.
X-Wing, that's wrong thing. Luke Skywalker, Pilot Ready Room, Trench Run. I love that card. X-Wings, Home 1. So yeah, lots of vehicles. Rogue Squadron, Red 5, Standing By, Red 3, Liberty, A-Wings.
Luke's mom is in there? Luke's mom?
Luke's mom?
Natalie Portman is in there?
Yeah, Natalie Portman is in this deck somehow. They're the same age. Luke and Padme are the same age. It would totally work.
That's fine. She'll have like the aura of
oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Yoda. Like a Force aura, like the Jedi's do. Yeah.
Afterlife Yoda.
All right, well, this for real this time. This is Vincent Idly. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye,
Take
guys.
care. Bye.